So take us through the whole beef with Talib Kweli, your biggest fan.
That's not a beef. That was never a beef. That was all internet shit. He jump into a character when he get on the internet, and so I jumped into a character. You know what I mean?
But wait, let me say this, okay? Because I've never seen somebody of his stature, okay? Because you know Talib Kweli is a pretty big name, right? He's done a lot for hip hop and he's respected. But I've never seen somebody of his status of acknowledge so many trolls. Like he's constantly going at it with people in the comments, and I don't get that. Like it's like sometimes I see it, I'm just like, man, like I know you got your podcast, you got a lot of things you could be working on. Like why do you entertain so many of this?
I mean, it's just the strategy of engagement. You know what I mean? The more people that you engage with, the more people that know they could come to your page and get your direct attention. It creates an algorithm. You know what I mean? And I understand that part, the hustling part of it to try to get the algorithm in your direction. That's cool. But when you picking at certain people, you know what I mean, over something that it's not true. You assuming something and you just trying to pick at me about it. And then I reach back to you and I say, yo, it ain't that. If you want to have a conversation privately, we can do that. But like you, it's like do that. But like you, it's like you calling me out. It's like you calling me out publicly, without no kind of information. Like you don't have no respect for me. You know what I mean? I'm trying to respect you back, but it's just like, nah, fuck that. I don't care about your respect. You gonna have to do this and this to get my respect. And for me, again, I'm not a Kweli fan. He just another nigga to me. You feel what I'm saying? I like just to get by. I mean, nah, I ain't like it. Like I wasn't bumping it, but I remember it. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. But you're not somebody to me that motivate me to push my pen or like I don't look at you in this high light. You might be popular or whatever. I don't have nothing to do with that world of people that think you popular. Cause I don't know nobody that would name Talib Kweli if I brought up rap. I don't know one person. You feel what I'm saying? So he just don't exist in my world. So now you just another nigga disrespecting. That's how I look at it.
And so the situation started because somebody was in his comments and then he brought you up, right? Like Kweli brought you up.
Yeah. He brought me up because somebody was arguing with, they voiced a difference of opinion about some stupid shit that don't have nothing to do with me. You feel what I'm saying? All those ideologies about is the world flat and climate control and chemtrail. I don't give a fuck about nothing talking about that. You feel what I'm saying? So don't bring that shit to me. Kweli, I don't know you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I would never have nothing negative to say about you before this situation, but I ain't really had nothing. You just didn't really exist. You feel what I'm saying? Um, but when you bring me into something and you accusing me of something based off of somebody following me or me following somebody, assuming that I'm riding with somebody and they are racist and all that, like I don't fuck with none of that, bro. Because if it's a real fight about racism, I'm with it. I'll be right there front line. You know what I mean? But don't just I don't like the like you trying to use your popularity to bully me type shit. You know what I mean? And for me, I just look at it like, all right, our exchange when I was trying to speak sensible to that man, I realized real fast that he was in character. And I'm not dealing with Talib Kweli the person. I'm dealing with the the rapper. And the image, and it might not even be him all the time that's on Instagram responding to this. But whatever the case, it's a representative of him.
So you sent a comment response or you sent him a DM?
No, I responded to the comment that, first of all, it was days of him atting me. You know what I mean? I wasn't even on the internet for a few days. When I got on, I seen 50 plus message. I'm like, oh shit, what is this? And I look and I saw Talib Kweli. I'm like, oh shit. I remember, dog. Like, okay, what is he doing? Is he saying he heard this or heard that? Like, what is it? And I look, and it's just bullshit.
So he was picking a fight for sure. He was trying to really get at you for no reason.
I felt like that because what other reason would you do that? Like I didn't have nothing to do with what he was talking about. I had nothing to do with it. It's just literally because somebody followed me and I followed him back that now that's my boy and I'm vouching for him and stuff like that, which I didn't have a problem with the guy at that time. I have a problem with him. He was one of my followers. He's somebody that was at the studio and stuff like that, but he wasn't my direct friend. And present day, we don't even speak. You feel what I'm saying? So he's doing all of this over somebody who I'm not locked in with. So it's just irritating me that he would try to like put my name out there. Then he start talking about the alien gang and this is my brand. This is what I work for. So when you put my name out there and you constantly doing it, and I'm trying to tell you, look, we could speak behind the scenes, my nigga, like, and we could get to the bottom of this. No, you got to denounce him, and you got to do this, and you got to do that. And it's like, well, who are you to tell me that I got to do something? Because if this was some real shit, bro, like me and you would have been tussling. You know what I mean? A long time ago. You wouldn't have got half of that shit out that you said. We would have been some pit bull fighting ass niggas in this bitch. I guarantee you that. So I'm starting to just feel like, okay, he just playing now. Cause he ain't even cut like that. Everybody, I know people who know him in real life and they saying, man, that nigga's a clown. Like, what? Don't get riled up. He gonna talk whatever shit on the internet, but it's not gonna correlate to real life. He not on that. He's in his character. You feel what I mean? And then once I got that information, I was like, all right, well let's get out of character on the internet then. I was smoking his boots. He not funnier than me. He can't out rap me. So what can he do? I was putting up posts that was funnier than his posts. You know what I mean? He thought that he ran into a situation where he could just run over a motherfucker. And he realized that that's not what it was. Anybody else, he got into it with certain people and engaged in a back and forth rap battle. And the niggas he did a back and forth rap battle with wasn't on his level as far as popularity or nothing. He stayed clear out the way when I start rapping, and that shit was light. I wanted to bait him in. You feel what I'm saying? Or just something that'll piss him off and get him to rap. And then I was gonna fucking chop his ass straight down.